I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We stand for the national anthem of France. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. Tries a shot! Goal! France! And France are in front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 10, Kylian
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's straight offside.
That the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
14, Vinicius Junior.
Chouameni. Now Saliba. Chouameni. Out to the left it goes. Can he get it through? So what can they make of this? That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Chouameni. And it's Chouameni. Rabiot. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hernandez. That's tidy. Beckham. And the counter is on. Quality ball. Chips it through. And he's managed to get rid. Nicked it back promptly. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. That is a great pick out. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Defending of the desperate variety. Dembele. He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vietnam are one down despite having the better chances here. Beckham.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Saliba. It's Camavinga. Olise. Serginho wins the duel this time. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Dembele. Spread out to the left. He's got away.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Elects to cross. Climbs up big. Oh, it rattles the bar. And he's being shifted off it. Koundé and Upamecano. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Hoisted in. It is a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Olise! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Vietnam are opting for an early change in personnel. They've decided against waiting until half-time. Petit. Beckham. And here's Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Beckham standing over it. They've played it short. Vinicius Junior, and a chance! He has done it! And the comeback is complete! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get enough?
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Batistuta. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Vietnam are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Neymar!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Good reason for optimism here. And it's been taken short. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Chouameni, and it's Camavinga for Olise. This looks promising. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Rabiot, and it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, now is he in? Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Spread neatly. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Closing. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Well, they've got it again. Camavinga. Olise. Neymar, spread it left. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he's in on real chance! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Dembele has a look and plays it forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rabiot. Chouameni. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
And here's Mbappe, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good ball, good take. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Caught offside that time. France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Petit. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior. That's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! And it's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vietnam are having a ball here. France ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely worked. Mignon is there and he can get that clear. Well, that pass isn't the best. Doué. France have a free kick. Koundé. That's an imaginative pass. He's found the way through. And Batistuta! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shot at goal! And he's hit it too high.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé. Now Saliba. Koundé. And it's Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Batistuta. He's one-on-one! And the shot! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. Joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Can he finish? There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Vietnam gain their reward with an early goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lamina. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. He's having a go! David Beckham! Another picture postcard goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2-0 and in next to no time. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the keeper's got it again. Khan sends that a long way. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. It's Neymar! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Shoots! He's kept it out just.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckham with the short one. Now this could be... Vinicius Junior! They want to be quick to recover this. And again! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Apindangoy. And it's Manga. Opts for safety. Apindangoy. Oh, it's a lovely, delicate pass. And it's Lamina. And it's Aubameyang. Beckham did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Neymar. Judge, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Petit gets flagged offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Lamina. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius Junior! And yes, it's there! A century of appearances and a goal so richly deserved. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Vietnam really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Vietnam utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Bale, done delicately. And this is Ronaldo. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Neymar. Neymar! So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that has left him in a heap. Serginho can get it clear. Played out to the right. The less said about that pass, the better. Bruno Aquelmanga. Played into space. Bruno Manga cuts out the pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Neymar being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Vinicius Junior. Dink through. Lamina. And it's Aubameyang. He shifted it to the flank. Now the ball in. Corner it is.
Changement. Le numéro 18.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Neymar gets into a good position. It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was very necessary. Defending of the desperate variety. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Header! Oh, it needed better placement.
Vietnam certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Aubameyang. Bale does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He has found the way through. Lamina does really well there. He is strong. Chips it through. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Lamina. Foot in. Now it's Neymar. Bale. And he's in on goal. And the finish! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Le numéro 15. Le
Beckham
numéro
plays it short. And this is Neymar.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Good ball, good take. And it's been played through. Oh, that is a good, decent chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. Rijkaard. Bale is herring after that one. Rijkaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin. Great chance! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Vietnam make the perfect start. They are already ahead. It's a promising position. Serginho gets into some space. He gets big! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Searching pass he's played there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Opts for safety. Tries to pass it through. Ronaldo finds himself offside. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Neymar. Bale has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Petit purring through the gears. Petit! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham to take it as usual. And it's been taken short. Chooses to go, and the shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Honduras have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. He's through and all alone! Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ball's out once more. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Bale. Well timed, excellent interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's lofted through here. It's a searching pass. That is a great pick out. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Petit. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. They've got to be quick to recover this. In by Vinicius, climbs up big! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Serginho. Kyoto. Chance here to counter. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Has a look and plays it forward. Applies the finish! Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, such a clever touch. Costa Curta looking to penetrate opposition lines. Big chance! That's another chance! It's a goal! That is his ton, and does he not know it? Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Vietnam are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Thinks about the shot, and he's gone backward here. Real chance. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Vietnam find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lofted in. He's got full. Kyoto. And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kickoff.
And please welcome our
Vietnam
field.
absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Vietnam will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vinicius Junior clears. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And it's been taken short. Cross to the back post. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Big chance! What can he finish? They've done it! It is no contest. It is a landslide. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And a chance! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 14, Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's shifting through the gears here. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Beckham demonstrating his defensive quality there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. 60 minutes played. Honduras looking to pass their way through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! That's a decent clearance. Some resolute defending there. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Beckham! And Beckham! He's got a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
After 67 minutes is number 8, David Beckham. David Beckham. David Beckham.
Kyoto. They've won a throw in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Ronaldo. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on.
Vietnam are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
A probing pass, and this is Bale. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief.
Neymar! Oh, terrific save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Taking place.
Corner number 3 coming up. Beckham plays it short. Backward it goes. Shot at goal! Honduras are looking to go forward now. Oh, they could break here. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Bale. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lovely ball and a real chance. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 88 minutes is...
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Chips it through. He's got away. Chance for a shot!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's a good ball. And the shot! He scores! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo, a huge performance, answering the call. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.